Alrighty, it's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna start. Okay, let's continue with Rhea. Funnily enough, I've never before saved on Rhea, so I legitimately did not know that it has its own graphic. Like, I didn't know that it had a different style graphic from Chronos and Oranos. Okay, wow, texture popping. I'll head to these two. Oh, to this one first. This next one's there. Actually, no, I'll head to this one first, because I gotta head over here anyway for the next tower. Hey, look, here's the giant floating thing on Chronos. I can hear the water. And there it is. This is the highest point on the island. There's only 6 movement. Well, it's the highest point on the island, aside from the towers. Yeah, I like to this one. I want to show something, but I want to wait for Waffle to show up before I do that. So it's in this village. Okay. See, for being houses, I wonder how they got inside. Frog Forest. Fairly sure they just have all the 6 movements here because you can't get those on the islands themselves. Likely because like that would spoil the music, probably. Yep, I went past it. It's not there. On top of there, is what she was saying. So yes, I know I could be boosting. I like to take in the sights. Ares Island 6 movements. I missed another one. Oh yeah, on the literally the prettiest part of the island. In my opinion. Down there. Actually, no, I'll take the scenic routes down. Taking the bridge. The mildly broken bridge. So, by the way, there is in fact an invisible wall that prevents you from going back to Chronos. The actual Chronos part. And also, the spooky sky voice has a line for it.
You stray from the path. Turn back. Complete your mission.
Yep, and it makes like, so it's like, kind of shows like where the invisible wall is. So this is where we end up at the end of Chronos. Like, this is like roughly where the cutscene starts. Can't go back down here, but... Okay, wow. I think this is supposed to have collision. But yeah, so Sonic lands somewhere around here, and then he takes a run-up and just boosts clear across the water. Let me tell you, even with a longer run-up and a double jump, that's just simply not possible. Even if even if I boost the run-up, it's just simply not possible. I do really like this, how this area looks, though. You can, like, go down here. This goes pretty dang deep. Look how deep this goes. There's, like, a waterfall here. Here is that sound memory. Misty like. Okay, and hold up. Okay, hold up. I need to crouch. I want to take this photo of that sunset, damn it. Look how pretty this is. Take however many photos you wish. Or screenshots, I mean. Let me just turn it around, because this way is also stupidly pretty. Look at this. This is, in my opinion, the prettiest part of the island. I will take no notes. Ah. Oh, whoops. How do I... Oh, those are the filters. Overexposed. god, it's just so pretty. Okay, I'll exit now before I stay here for hours. Oh yeah, it gets deeper here. There's just a tree growing in that ditch. There's a couple ditches. Another really pretty area. Look at this! I will never get over how pretty Rhea is, and they really did themselves a disservice by only making us come here. Like, this is by far the shortest, like, the island you spent the least amount of time on. By a long shot. I'm sure you can spend as much time as you want here, but... Whoops. Not the one I meant to press. Hi, Sonic. Hello, my friend. I really need to come back here once I've gotten to Oronos so I can actually take some pictures with Sonic in, like, a proper stance, where he actually looks happy. Okay, yeah, the next ones are all over there. Actually, I wonder... hang on. No, that was me getting a text. Love to continue with Waffle here, but I don't know if he's seen my text that I'm live. Oh well. Fun fact, I actually once managed to get, like, a perfectly timed, whoops. Perfectly timed Starfall on Rhea. Like, I was, like, on my way up the last tower, and I, whatchamacallit, I got, like, I got my rings to max while I, like, I hit a spring, and, it got me, like, it boosted me through some, no, Jesus Christ, I'm misremembering everything, I side-looped and then jumped onto the first, first bit, like, the first platform, and, like, it... At the exact same time that, like, as I jumped on it, I got my rings to full, like, the rings went into me and it went to full, and, I didn't have the power boost cutscene turned off. Hey! Welcome in! You didn't miss a lot, you just missed me going to the prettiest part of the island, but I can go back there, once I'm done with this tower. I was just explaining something, like, about, I once got a Starfall on Rhea, and it was, like, perfectly timed, because I was just, I side-looped and got rings, and that made my rings go to full, and I didn't have the power boost cutscene turned off, it was still turned on. Whoa. Wow. And it, somehow perfectly aligned with the Starfall in such a way, to where I thought, oh, this is the power boost cutscene, and then the black screen lasted just a little too long, and I thought, wait, hold up, is this a Starfall? It was indeed a Starfall. and it was just so perfectly timed that a glitch happened where the because the Starfall kind of interrupted the power boost cutscene, it didn't load my rings properly, so I had the like the lightning effect over the ring counter that you do when you have the power boost, when you're at full, but the counter was off. It showed me as my rings not being full despite having the effect. That was a very convoluted explanation, but yeah, that's what happened. No! No! Damn it! Yeah, it was just a glitch. Also, if you just heard the boing sound, that was my phone. That was me getting a text. God, I cannot aim. I need to stop talking and playing at the same time. There we go. Nice. Jesus. There we go.
Chaos Gem Joy can do? It is frustrating Duke Bane, his choice. Shuai Muri Yugashiro.
And that was the Master Emerald. Okay, I'll jump down this tower and then I'll take you back to that really pretty spot. Yes, I landed. Okay, so there was... Okay, I just want to show you something. Okay, so for one, there was a sound memory up here. But, there's like an invisible wall that prevents you from going back to the Chronos portion. And like, the Spooky Sky voice has a dialogue line for it.
You stray from the path. Turn back. Complete your mission.
Yep. And also, so this is the area that we got to at the end of Chronos. Like, this is where Sonic lands after that one cutscene. Also, I just found out the collision here is broken. I don't think this is supposed to happen. Apparently. And also, I don't know if you remember, but at the end of Chronos, I said that, like, Sonic lands about here, takes a small run up, and then boosts clear across the water here. That's just straight up not possible. Even if I take a boosted run up, with a longer and boosted run up, and a double jump, you can't make that. That's not a jump that's possible. Said, this does lead... So this is where Sonic went through. I'll go there in a bit. But you can also, like, for the record, this is deep as hell. This is the way to the really pretty spot. It's prettiest at sunset, if you ask me. Just look at this area. So there was another sound memory right here. But like, do this, photo mode. Like, this whole area gets like a golden glow at sunset, but like, look how pretty this is. It's like stupidly pretty. There's a bridge over there. You can also look out onto the, like this little patch of swamp. You can only stray so far from Sonic, but yeah. Like, this area is also stupidly pretty. This is also, like, absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. Okay, let's head back up. The waterfall, I think, would be the best course of action, because I also just want to run through where Sonic went through on the way to fight Giganto. How can I not run up this? Okay, small lighting engine glitch. There we go. Up the waterfall. So you can go over here to get to the arena, but I mean, you gotta take the scenic routes. Here we are. The platform Sonic was on. So this is the arena that we fought Giganto in. We just ran through this little, like, I don't even know what to call that. Hallway, natural hallway. These little forests, or just tree patches, not even necessarily forests, but just patches of trees, they're all just so freaking pretty. Also, look at Sonic's glove. That water is dirty. Also, hey, a random dig spot. I sure do wonder what that does. Chaos Island. Things. This took me I had to figure this out manually. The game doesn't tell you that you need to, like, triple stomp, out of those things, so the first time I ended up in one of those, I just straight up drowned. Those things, by the way, are also the only, part of this game that has the actual drowning music. For some reason, the regular islands, open world levels just don't. Like, as far as I'm aware, none of this. I don't think you have any water in cyberspace, and on the like the general islands, you just get like a beeping that just occasionally goes faster. Like, this one actually has the proper drowning music. See? How many levels do I have at this point? 521. That's the Chronos half, because that's Eggman tech. Let's see if I can see that waterfall from up here. I know. Yeah, it's over there. You can kind of see it in the distance. Alright, let's see Sonic suffer even more.
Mashura, Iskoi? Daidu, Zaidurid, and Garish, wish idea.
I believe I have come to understand you. Both of us will do anything to protect those who are precious to us. But your fate... it is what I calculated. Farewell, hero.
Yeah, he's not smiling anymore. He's in quite a bit of pain by the looks of it. Yeah, I gotta get these two before I take this tower. Like, you still have your full abilities here, but I honestly kind of would have preferred if they, like... Oh, it's sunset. Hold on. Where am I? Damn it, I can't get out like this. Ah. I honestly kind of would have preferred if, like, you... Like, the more towers you shut down, the more of your abilities got restricted. Or, like, Sonic just got progressively slower. That would have been some pretty great, like, what's the word? Not environmental storytelling. Implicit storytelling? I have no idea. But, like, it would have been pretty cool to, like, be able to actually see the effects that all this is having on Sonic. Okay, over here. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Oh, it's up here. Oh no, down here. Flying battery. That's probably the Mania remix. Look. More Chronos. Probably go all the way over here. And look out over Chronos. Like, that's the starting island right there. Go all the way over here. Like, it really looks like you could just jump down into Kronos right here. But you can't. This area. Like, with the possibly losing abilities that I just mentioned, like, imagine after one tower you'd, I don't know, to lose, I don't know, the power boost or something, or maybe that's a bit much to remove immediately, but like, maybe you lose, I don't know, some attacks. From here. Like after, I don't know, maybe after Tower 2 you lose the power boost, and then after Tower 4 you lose the boost entirely. Also this is a really nice path, and it just leads straight out to sea. But by the way, I mentioned last video that the last island was originally part of this. If it still was, this would have just led out to that next island. So there probably would have been like a structure over this. And then, yeah, with like a structure covering this, and then once you finished whatever the story was here, you could like go in here and run out to the other island. Like, you can still get out, there's climbable walls here, but yeah. It does also kind of look like you can't get out, but you definitely can, because the walls are climbable. Ta-da! Just a pile of rocks right here. That does not show up on the map. And there's the moon. Oh, actually, I wonder. Run all the way back. Quick. Ah, it's practically sunrise. I'm gonna go to that pretty area. Oh no, wait, wrong one. Look at that gorgeous golden glow. I really wish that, like, I don't know if you can, I don't know if it's possible, but honestly, having, like, the option of maybe having the moon poke through that little hole in the waterfall, and seeing that here, that would be absolutely gorgeous. Look at that beautiful golden glow. Let me just up a little bit, back. Ta-da! Look how gorgeous! This is definitely the prettiest part of the island, if you ask me. By far. Take another one here. Or actually, I wonder if I can. God! I will never get enough of this. Just stupidly pretty. I know I'm gushing, I know I'm talking about this a lot, but I will just never get enough of the visuals in this game. Okay, this gorgeous birch forest. Just... ah! God, look at all this. Oh, hang on. I can't put into words how much I love the visuals in this game. And there are so many so pretty areas in this game, and people often just don't realize it, or they just don't go to any of these areas because they don't have incentive to. But like, if you explore and just take in every area, like, God, like, I will say Rhea is by far the prettiest of the islands, but like every island has insanely pretty areas. Okay, back here, run around this way. Look at these big trees. Like, you can see, like, there's just full ecosystems on this island. Or on all the islands. That gave me a seed. second to last tower. And that's Giganto. I love the little noise he makes. It kind of sounds like he's purring.
Chaos Gem Join Garkin Grind Debut, Hurain Tai. Indau Blue, Twin Strikes by Chaos, Toru Zain Schleisten. What should you do? Minga Jure.
One more tower to go. You can see the little island that we started on over there. First area. God, I really love all this. Honestly, with the way that Giganto's boss arena is shaped, kind of makes me wonder if that's a meteor, like a crater from a meteor strike. It does kind of have that shape. Oh god. Well, we're falling. Not that it really matters. Alright, I'll land in the water. See if I can. Yep. And splash. Okay, so there's two more sound memories. One in the middle of this little, I don't know, I don't even know what to call this, like a lake city, and one over here. Also, what I occasionally just jokingly like to do, I'll let him have a drink. Enjoying your drink, Sonic. The water is kind of green. I don't know if it's safe to drink. Also, the water here is pretty dang deep, so I gotta be careful not to fall in because Sonic cannot swim. From where can I jump in again? Oh, I think it's here. Yeah, I can jump from here. Like, this was clearly once a really good city, but, like, it's been entirely flooded. Well, I say city, it's not that big, but, like, clearly some people used to live here. It's... yeah, it's over there. I can hear it. There it is. This World E3 version. Can I go up even further or no? I don't think so. The collision isn't entirely accurate. Alright. Screw it. And I'm immediately completely lost. There we go. Oh, hello. Hi there, seagull. By the way, those are relatively low poly seagulls. You don't see them in great detail. You just kind of see them either from afar or from above. But yeah. And so this is all climbable. You can actually go down here. If this were like a fully involved island, this is probably where like, I don't know, a map puzzle or some sort of secret would have been. Or maybe a cyberspace portal. And the final sound memory. Stardust Speedway US version. Yeah, aside from the last tower, that's everything on Raya. Like, I definitely took very much the scenic route. I like looking at everything. Oh, there's a whole section over here that I haven't fully explored. Like, usually that's where you get dropped, when you, whatchamacallit, when you drop down from that tower. That's usually where you land. Ta-da. And even more evidence that this was definitely meant to have full gameplay. Like, this is very clearly a path for, like, one of those timed challenges for a map puzzle. But the map is fully unlocked here, so... There's a little maze here. I have spent an hour just running around Raya. I really need to continue. Okay, so when I got that Starfall plus power boost glitch, I think I did this. And then around here is where I got the Starfall. god, no! Oh god. I didn't want to fall all the way down. There we go. So if you do this, you can still go back down. So like if you did them in a different order. But this is the last tower for me. Still like look in the distance. Those are all the islands you can't get to. But there's the starting island. Right there. What am I seeing there? What? There's something on there that... Eh? It only spawns at a certain angle. What is that? What? I'm confused. Oh. If I look right at it, it doesn't disappear, but if I have it like kind of off the edge of my vision, then it does appear. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I'm fairly sure those islands at the back are literally just part of the skybox. Alright, let's finish Rhea. That's possible. By the way, remember what, remember those short little cutscenes, like clips of the Ancients that you saw after I defeated every Titan?
Dim Slay, Drain Dance, Device. This Lesh Gun, erased the Shura de Shura. Driveway Trash, Marshall Lane, Nueve Mule.
And this film commences the most anticlimactic cutscene in the game. And that was the end of Rhea Island. Okay. This was not the most anticlimactic cutscene. This one was mildly heartbreaking. The one after this is the most anticlimactic.
Oh, Sonic, no!
What happened to him?
He took on so much cyber energy, it corrupted him.
Meaning?
He's stuck between realities.
My only regret is you denied me the pleasure of finishing you off, rodent.
We must get you back into cyberspace immediately.
I just got out! That was the whole point!
I ran millions of simulations. The only way I can keep you alive is if you're not here when it gets out.
When what gets out?
Spooky sky voice.
Since time immemorial, I have languished here. The locks are broken. Now I shall tear down the walls between dimensions and consume all.
No, no you don't. I'll mobilize the egg fleet and blow you out of the sky.
It won't be enough. It triumphed over the Ancients' technology. My simulations show a success rate of 0%.
No. Sonic worked too hard for us to give up now. Those visions we saw, we can drive back the corruption and bring him back. Anything for Sonic.
Whatever it takes.
Knuckles' hands are huge.
Sonic, I want you to see the hero I become.
Sonic, you still have love to share with this world too.
Sonic, we're even after this. Ha!
Everyone, thank you. I won't let you down.
This is what I meant when I called it anticlimactic.
This is our chance. I never simulated a scenario where Sonic helped, since you never authorized it.
I still don't want to!
Please.
His gay little stance.
Sonic, I hereby induct you into the Eggman Empire and order you to save us all. Understand? This is not an alliance.
If that's how you want to spin it, Dr. Ego Man.
Sage, you will help me find the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic won't be fast enough.
Hey, wow!
As you command.
Yeah, so that's... Alright, entrance to another story. The entrance to another story appeared somewhere on Oronos Island. So that is Final Horizon. I'm not doing that yet. So that entrance is quite literally right here. This is what I meant when I called it anticlimactic. I mentioned before that they had to really rush the latter half of the game. This was like that cutscene was likely a result of that, because what was likely meant to happen was Sonic would keep the cyber corruption, and what ended up becoming another story would be what happened. But yeah, that they had to cut that for time, because another story is pretty dang expansive. But, yeah. Yeah, you can go in, but I'm not doing that. Oh, yeah. So, pass through the rain gate, start another story. It's recommended to clear the main story of the current save before starting another story, as the progress in the main story will be halted. Return to the main story by loading. It's safe. Proceed to another story. No. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it. I missed. Oh well. Ornos Island does have some pretty great music. Yeah, when it was first added, like, it was recommended that you start from a completed save, in which case you're, like, halfway across the island, so you kind of had to search across the map to find the entrance, but obviously I don't have the map unlocked here, but yeah. Ornos is probably the biggest of the islands. But it's also the one with arguably the least amount of story. Because there is exactly one mandatory character interaction on this. The rest are all side bits. Yeah, that's the icon for the other story gate. And, like, just to show you how big it is, this is it fully zoomed out. But before I continue, I really need to pee, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. these heart-shaped memory tokens to talk to Sage. Memory tokens can be found by exploring the island, fishing, and using Cyloop. So, Sage and Amy share a memory token design. But there's... Yeah, now he has the little boost repair animation. Let's see if I can avoid the wolves. Okay, I avoided the wolves. Not doing that yet. I'm fighting this one first. Hello, Red Killer. Oops, that was the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's just another pillar variation. Or, excuse me, another tower variation. There's a lot of those. Oh my god. There we go. Yep. Thank you. Oh yeah, this one. I like this one. Punch the falling targets. Whoops. Right next to it. I'm fairly sure that's quite literally the first time I've ever dropped one of these. Oops. might trigger the wolves. Yep, I trigger the wolves. So these are not guardians, but they do have their own music. Damn it. But literally one wolf. Okay. Here for this. Hello, Seagull. Here's 4-1. This is also the only island that has a cyberspace portal that requires 3 gears to activate. Thankfully, there's a lot of Guardians on this island, because the Guardians, like, most islands have 2 copies of each Guardian on them. For some reason, there was only 1 excavator on Chaos, but that was an exception. Most islands have 2 Guardians, like 2 of each Guardian type on them. This one has 3 of each. 130 rings, okay. Most of these levels are like, I don't know them by number. There's only 2 that I actually know by number. Well, a couple that I know by number. But, like, as soon as I see the start of them and I hear the music, I'm like, ah, this one. Oh yeah, this one. Case in point, I know which one this is. Damn it. Hang on, I missed a red ring. By the way, this song that you're hearing in the background, it's called Exceed Mach. For some reason, there's a cooldown on homing attacks to enemies, but not for balloons. There we go. No! Damn it, I missed it. The skateboard is very difficult to control. That's a shortcut I've never taken, so. Wow. This tiniest offset of my my joystick. Yeah, right past it. Miss that red ring this time. Yeah, got it. There we go. Hell yeah. Thankfully, this is not one with a tight S rank. A strict S rank, I should be saying. What the fuck? That opens volume 1. Starfall. Okay, I'm distracted. Okay, and now I'm at 999 purple coins. There. And there go the stars. Also, that one. How? How the hell did it trigger from so far away? Nope. Not doing that. Not now. So that was Caterpillar. I don't know if you remember from last stream, but on Rhea, there were like some oops, like some old broken machines. Yeah, those looked strikingly similar to Caterpillar. No, guys. This one, why not? No! I used my air boost already. Okay. I'll fight Caterpillar now. I will say, I like Caterpillar's design, but it's legitimately one of my least favorite Guardians to fight. Slightly less enjoyable version of Strider, if you ask me. I mean, it's called Caterpillar, so... Oh, I can talk to the Elder again. Okay, so I'll head down there first, because I know that's not a whole lot. Put everything to weight capacity again. Already found the fishing portal. Okay, where is the... Okay, it's right here. Do that one first. Fortress! Oh yeah. Making a little animal. So you can hide under here. Nice shelter from the rain. Oh, aside from the huge hole in the roof. And make a little guy. Oh, I think I might have done it in the wrong order. No, I did it correctly. I made a little friend. Okay, so, little fun thing about the fishing on this island. On previous islands, whenever you got, whenever you bought stuff from Big, there was a set amount of cocoa that you could buy. That is not the case on this island. You can buy an infinite amount of cocoa from Big, so this is the only island where you can get to, like 100%, like where you can fully level up your speed and rank capacity.
Hey, Sonic. Welcome back.
Southern
Would you
fishing
like
spot.
to try?
Oh. I cannot pronounce that. Coelacanth? I have no idea how you pronounce that. Oh yeah, you also just get a stupid amount of, fishing tokens from this. Like on most islands, the fishing portal is one of the last things you find. Here, it's legitimately one of the first. It's a blue-ringed octopus. Oh yeah, and here Sonic has a, what's it called? A silver, fishing rod. Marlin. That thing is huge. Look at him! Look at his little happy face! It's a tire. Look at his little goofy smile. He's so happy with his tire. It's a red giant isopod. Cool card. It's a tuna. That is also huge. It's a hammerhead shark. Yeah, exactly. I actually used to have those at my my old college. They're like the one in the game is not to scale. The Garamis that we had were fucking tiny. It's the yellow screen. That's a golden coelacanth. I still don't know how to pronounce that. It's a rainbow-colored frog. And I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the frickin' frogs gay. Coelacanth, okay. Crayfish. Yeah. Oh! 3 golden cards! By the way, this is also the only island where you can get something in a chest that isn't a golden card. Yeah, exactly. It's a moray eel! It's a carp! But you could see the inside of the gills. They actually modeled that. Starfish! Another gold card. People with too much time on their hands. Or people who just are, I don't know, who really want to make their game look good. I have a feeling they really just had fun with the fishing. It's like, these fish designs do not have to go this hard. Like, they did not have to be this accurate. Hey, Hermit Coco Scroll. Even though I haven't even seen Hermit Coco on this island yet. It's an item box. Go for fish. there's Elder Coco scroll. That's an alligator. It's a normal giant isopod. Stingray! It's an ancient tablet. Oh, no, not a Medaka. It's a loach. You know, somehow this looks like a fish you could eat. I don't know why. Something about the loach just looks like you could eat it. Another gold card. Eh. Me neither. You know, maybe you could look up if a loach is edible. I have no idea. Well, I hit 888 fishing tokens. Snappy turtle! Oh, and there's the seal cap again. Oh, nice!
Would you like to try?
Okay, view Fishipedia. Any new... Anything new? Yeah, fair enough. And we were both right. You know, the rainbow frog might be new. Blue-ringed octopus. An octopus featuring a polka dot pattern. Though it has a flashy appearance, it contains the same deadly tetrodotoxin as pufferfish. Tetrodotoxin. That's so freaking hard to say. Red giant isopod. An enormous red isopod, even larger than the standard giant isopod, this spectacularly large creature could be considered the king of the isopods. Big rainbow-colored frog. A massive mutant poison dart frog with a body all... all the colors of the rainbow. It must eat a rich diet of multicolored food. You know, this frog is just gay. And I don't like it putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. I've already made that joke. Okay.
Would you like to try?
Trade tokens. I'll get myself to 1,000 cocoa. And I'll get myself to 100 each of seeds. If I end up needing more, I can always just go back to big. There we go.
Would
Good
you
enough.
like to try?
If I end up needing more, I can always just go back to big. I heard it, Coco. That's a glitch. I don't think that's supposed to say go to Hermit on the Elder. Hello, little one. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go to the Elder to trade in my, the cocoa that I just bought. And I think after that I'm gonna end stream because it has been 2 hours. Nope, I'm not doing that today. I have not. Head over to the Elder. Hello there. Hello there. Okay, everything for speed first. Yep, that immediately got me to max speed. 59 to 99. And everything for ring capacity. Okay, that was almost enough. Okay, for the rest, I'll just run across the island to get what I need. And if I still haven't gotten to max by the time that I've, like, completed practically everything, then I'll just go back to big. So, like, this definitely feels faster than, well, this does feel a bit faster than before. I hope I can get on top of here. There we go. On top of the world! Immediately falls off. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, finished Rhea and started Oranos. Oh, there's a stage interaction here. Oh yeah, that one probably spawns after you get the first Chaos Emerald. But yeah, so next time we'll continue with Oranos. And yeah, I'll yeah, good progress made. But yeah, next time we'll just continue with Oranos. I highly doubt I'll finish Oranos next time. It'll probably take another 3 streams, but yeah, we'll see. So far I've unlocked, I'd say, about 1/6 of the island, I think. At most. But yeah, I'll see how things go. So let me quickly save. Save to here. Ugh. And back to title. So yeah, that's gonna be in the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I'll be here again next week, Wednesday, at my usual time of 9 PM Central European. Yeah, I really hope to see you then. It's, I don't really have anything interesting to say at the moment. There's, yeah, I enjoyed the stream. But, yeah. Once again, yeah, so once again, it's, Wednesday, 9 PM Central European time, and, until then, bye-bye!